Welcome back, everybody. It is Ted here with Bodies and Wicks. I just wanted to say thank you so much for always supporting my channel. And I always like to hide myself until I do that, but let's kick on some tunes, shall we? All right. Anyways, I did a video for my Patreons earlier and about my signal service coming up that I'm going to be building, and basically what I said is that you know, if you join my Patreon early, you know, right now it's just $3 a month. Whenever I do get the signal service up and coming, you guys are going to get discounts, right? You guys are going to get discounts to my my signal service, and you're also going to get you're gonna get your own special channel, right? If you join my Patreon now, you'll get your own special channel that's going to be for those people that joined my Patreon early, and it's also going to include a couple extra signals in there as well. What that discount is, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that once this launches, I'm going to do a couple months for free for everybody, and then once it gains enough attention, you know, to where I'm gonna have to start charging for my services. I do know that I'm gonna probably do a monthly and a yearly, just so I can, you know, for people's budget and needs and whatnot. Probably the monthly will be somewhere around 120. Yearly, I'd love to try to keep it around 600, something like that, you know, the way it can like at least save a little bit. You're thinking, why would I take signals from this guy? Well, you know, if you've watched a lot of my videos, I've not been the best, you know, at this point, but I have been under the guise of a very, very good mentor, and I've been taking some really good trades, and I'm very, very positive, and I'm very, very positive in what I can do and my abilities moving forward. That being said, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and jump over to some trades that I did send out as signals today, and that way you can kind of see where we are at with those, right? So first one, let's just go ahead and throw this in here, right? If you follow me right now to get these, follow me on Twitter, Bodies and Wicks. You can also follow me on TradingView. These were where I've been throwing these out at, right? Here's my first one. This is Ethereum. I jumped in at Ethereum at 1492. I knew I probably could have went a little bit lower, but I wanted to guarantee myself that I did get in the trade. I did. We are now in the positive. And what I am looking for right here is take profit 1. Right, which is around 1578, right? And then I'll be looking for take profit 2, which is going to be right here at around 1605. And then I'm even gonna go, and you know, each time we get to these points, they're gonna be shaving off some along the way. And then after that, I'll be looking for take profit 3. And take profit 3, I am gonna probably jump that one pretty far up here. I'm gonna say right here is gonna be take profit 3, probably around 1678. If not, I may just go full on 162%, which lines up perfectly with that high, right? So this high right here that you're seeing, this is what I am aiming for. Now I'm already in that trade. Just to let you know, I am already in this trade. As you can see, I do have paper trading going on. Not to say that I don't have trading going on. I'm just saying right now I do have the paper trading going on. So it is not too late to jump in. It is just gotten, what price is it now? So it's just about $5 higher than what it was when I first got in. So, you know, it got in, went a little bit lower, now it's coming back out. I do think, and as we move on, I think once we hit the first take profit, we are going to move the stop loss to break even. That way we can secure our profits, right? So this is just, you know, smart. This is just the way most people do it, smart thinking. So just to let you know, this is one of the first signals that I'm kind of throwing out here for this trading service, or this signal service. And then second one that I have gotten in was Ravencoin. Now, just to let you know here, I'll go back to my home page. I'll show you that I did throw out Ravencoin earlier, and I failed at this one. I did fail at this one 100%, and it is because I realized what I did wrong. I kind of knew it could get lower than this. I thought, you know, here's the opening to a little bit of a gap. I thought if anything, it might just tap off of this and go forward. Instead, what it did is it barely tapped my stop loss. So I could have went a little bit underneath it, but that's okay, because what happened is I re-entered right after that and actually got myself a better position. And ever since then, if we have played, we have actually made some pretty good strides on Ravencoin. So if you don't know what Ravencoin is, this is another thing. If you have MetaTrader 4, you can probably get Ethereum, things like that. If you have USWay, or if you have some kind of Ecoin or something like that, or if you're using, you know, something like Kraken or Gate.io or Binance or Bybit or whatever it is. You know, these are the areas that you know, you can make these trades in. I personally like to use MetaTrader 4 for Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then I personally like to use Gate.io for everything else, because Gate.io has probably the most coins and are probably the better prices of all of them, to be honest. So that's why these are the two trades that I have put in here. Primarily because I've studied them quite a bit, and I know pretty much what I'm looking at, what I'm going to throw in. And these are kind of two opposite ends of the spectrum too, right? So this is Ethereum, right? Probably the second largest coin, you know, as far as market cap is concerned. Price is, you know, somewhere near $1,500. And then I'm going to the opposite end of the spectrum here, which is Ravencoin, which is about 15 cents. So if you know anything about leverage trading, 15 cents, you know, can turn, you know, you can make thousands of dollars off something being 15 cents. If it goes from 15 to 16 cents, if you have the money for it anyway, that I should say. So that's just the beginning. Those are the two trades that I've got going on right now. I will try to keep you all updated on how these trades are going, either via social media, with Twitter, or if you want to follow these ideas on TradingView, you're more than welcome to follow them. I give updates usually regularly on my TradingView. I haven't here. I just basically say that I have opened up a new trade. But in my earlier Ravencoin, I did, you know, I showed you exactly whenever when I was typing it out is when I entered the trade, and then I show you, hey, it's fallen a little bit, and then I say, oh, it got knocked out, but I jumped back in. So as soon as I said I jumped back in, I went over and I made a new idea to let you guys know. So right now, a lot of the free ones are coming out of TradingView. Same thing with ETH. As soon as I entered, I try to give you as much explanation as I can as to why I'm making this trade, right? And I have that little area down here. It says no, but if yes, entry. I don't want to see it get down to this area. I think if we do, we're changing market structure. But I may be inclined to enter back in if it comes back up through here. So I'm not saying, I'm saying no if it gets down into here, but I'm saying yes if we start seeing it move up out of here in a way. So giving you guys kind of a heads up of what I'm thinking of what's going to happen. And here it is. Here's the entry. You know, I say boom shakalaka and nail the entry, but unfortunately, as we know, it did dip a little bit further into it. Now we are coming back up out of it. So if we play right now, we are now coming back up out, and we are in the positive in this Ethereum. and looking to make quite some gains. So next trade I actually have in mind, of course, Bitcoin is going to be my next trade. I already have the buy limit set, right? At 45,780 is my buy limit. Why is it set to 45,780? Well, it's just because I have done a lot of research into Bitcoin, and this seems to be like the most appropriate entry. I may have missed it, to be honest. I may have missed it, and this right here probably was the entry, and I may have missed it. But if that's the case, and because I thought it might be able to pull back down a little bit further, right, and then what I wanted to do was get past this red line here, right, or above this high, and that would be the break of market structure. If it doesn't break that high, I'm still going to be looking toward this as my buy entry. I may move it a little. If I do, I'll definitely post an idea so I'll get that out there, let you know that I moved my buy entry from 45,780. If it does break market structure, I will be looking for a different entry, right? So I am looking, even though it does look like it is on the decline, right? This does look like it's on the decline. As I explained last night, there are other factors that you can look at, and you can tell that we are still on the bullish side. So if we look at the RSI, for instance, we are still on the bullish side. If we look at the MACD, for instance, we are on the bullish side. So it may look like the price is going down, but we are actually starting to gain bullish momentum in Bitcoin. Now, will it crack? I forgot who it was. It hit 50,000 earlier. Is it ever going to crack it? Well, it hit 50,000 again not too long ago, around 4 o'clock, bounced back from that, and that's why I thought we might be able to see it enter here around 45,780, and then make another run for that 5,000 or 50,000, and then it takes some off at 50,000, and then we'll keep running from there. So those are the 3 trades that I definitely have in mind, or actually two that I'm in. One I have in mind, and another one that I have been considering, or actually I probably will throw out very, very soon, will be, let me pull it up here really quick, and that it's going to be Cardano, right? So I mean, the reason I think it's going to be Cardano is because it has been moving up quite steadily. It did just give a pullback, right? And I'm waiting to see, what it's going to do, because I do see some equal lows right here, right? And we also, there's just a lot I see in here that I think that we are probably going to get a good trade out of this. And here, I'll just go ahead, let's just go ahead and do it. How about that? Go ahead and throw a trade out here for you. Ooh, that's the thing. We may have already missed it. I don't think we have, though. I don't think we've missed it. I think it's gonna be 1 point right here, 1.151037, right? I think what you want to watch for, you see these lows right here. I don't know what just happened, but that wasn't supposed to happen. You see these lows right here? That's what I'm looking at right there, right? Looking at that in conjunction with some other things, and I want to see if it gets below those lows. If it gets below those lows, but we're all still seeing some bullish momentum, that's where I would pull the trigger, right? So that's why I'm saying somewhere around this 1.1516 area is what I'd be looking at. 1.1516 area, something a little bit lower into here. 1.1516. I think that is going to be the trade to be looking for. I'm just gonna throw it out here right now. And then of course, stop loss. I like to keep the stop loss wherever I put my Fibonacci, right? And how I put my Fibonacci's, I'll explain it to you really quickly. You can see we went sideways here quite some time, or you know, Cardano did do a little bit of sideways movement, went up, went down here, and went down, and then boom, went up. So that's usually how I measure where to put my Fibonacci's, is the down movements and then the blasts off. The big V's at the bottom of the big V's is where you usually want to put, you know, your Fibonacci's. Technically, you probably could put it here too if you wanted to. But I think that's giving it a little bit, especially if I wanted to do, you know, a shorter stop loss, you could do that. Taking on a little bit more risk though. It depends. It just depends on your style. If you want to be the person that wants to be a little bit more risky, by all means, this could possibly be your trade right here. You know, in having your stop around 1.06. Me, I am generally not that type of person. I like to have it here, and then I like the entry to be somewhere in between basically the 62 and the 80%. I have it at 79 to that way give me a little leeway for a little wiggle room for basically what's the word I'm looking for, geez, you know, the broker spreads. There's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. So if I was to be looking at Cardano, this is what I'd be looking for. Now the reason I think that it is going to come back up is one, look at it right here. We have some equal highs right here, right around this 1.367 area. We have some equal highs. So, and then yeah, just the things I've learned, that a lot of things I've learned that I would love to tell you guys about, but and I just, instead I want to keep it sweet and short. Instead of trying to get into the technical mumbo jumbo, I would do something like this. And in fact, I will go ahead and probably, here what I'll do is I will go ahead and make a limit order. And I want this limit order to be up just a little bit higher, maybe. There we go. Okay, so look at this. All right, entry price, limit order, buy, and 1.15166. Six. There we go. Stop level probably somewhere around, what was it, 98 something, 983939. 983939. Okay. Wait. Below the entry price. Entry price is 1.14. Gotta buy 0.98. 9836, wasn't it? 983939. 3939. And then of course ultimate goal is going to be the high, which is 1.485075. 485.075. I'll be putting this in my gate as well, or my Kraken, not for sure which one. There we go. There it is. And I'll see you guys on the flip side, and I'll try to keep you guys updated as much as possible on these trades. But thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you soon. And remember to what was that thing you gotta do every day? Keep your pants on.